live here, obviously on the socials as well. So we'll get going there. I did have, we'll just get right into it. Wait for guys to join. They can join as they do. I did have a DAX algo hit my take profit this morning. So I'm two wins and two losses this week on my DAX algo. So that's been going, it's been going nicely. I haven't been having to, basically monitor it in the mornings. Obviously me being in South Africa, I can just come into the New York session and trade my discretional trading and let my algos do their thing on the DAX and then NQ in the afternoons. So we'll take that. I had a win yesterday on it long, a win today short, loss yesterday trying to go short, and then a loss also on Monday trying to go short as well. So we'll continue to optimize. I know yesterday I wanted to show that, so we can maybe go over that. Let's go from the last 30 days. Let's just go the last 30 days while it updates the report. We can see I've got a profit factor of 1.8 on this algo that I'm currently running. And 4% in the last month with the 2% drawdown. I'm still working on the DAX algo. I'm finding that my NQ is working a little bit better, and we can show you the NQ algo as well. Let's go like this. Let's just go like that. Now this NQ one is on the 1 minute time frame, whereas the DAX one was on the 5, right? On the 5 minute time frame. So this NQ one is on the on the 5. NQ is on the 1 minute, DAX is on the 5 minute. But NQ, you can see last 30 days. I mean, this profit factor is insane. 5% with a 2% drawdown, so good win rate as well. So I like running my algos at higher win rates. And as I said, like you can come in and change this to how you would like. Okay, so as I said, I'm personally running the NQ on the algo on the 1 minute time frame, and the DAX is on the 5. Okay, but yeah, I hope that you guys are having a good week so far. I've had, for me personally, I've had a pretty solid month here, I must say, on my futures accounts, on my trading. I had the one red day on Monday, which is that tight, choppier range day. But other than that, pretty solid trading. Before we get into it, you can come to Edgeful over here in the link in my bio. I will put it in the chat as well. You can get a 7-day free trial, okay, by hitting that link there. And then I'll be live. I've taken most of my trades live on ASFX TV. We are currently running a free month using the code FIRST. The link is in my bio as well, right? I'll put that in the chat there too. Afternoon brew, I've picked up a top 1 futures and CFD ready for a week. I'm focused on crypto still, but next week I'm going to be DAX and US afternoon. Nice, Darren. Yeah, good stuff, bro. Good to have you on. I'll show that there on stream. Yeah, good to have you on, bro. Good to have you on. And you can, everything that you need to know about me is all in the link in my bio. As always, I'm live here pre-market 8 a.m. Eastern time. But let's get right into markets, okay, and what we actually can potentially see. So now I'll switch over to NASDAQ. I'll like monitoring the algo just in the background while it does this thing. But let's go to the 5 minute time frame here. You can see DAX coming lower overnight. We obviously did have that massive sell-off. Now, actually, for me, I'm scalping like very, very aggressively. I'm not looking for massive moves or anything like that. So yesterday, actually on the YM, I shorted the YM, and I could have got a much bigger move, man. That ended up coming down quite heavily, quite aggressively. But I literally just took the opening range low short position. Opening range low short. I missed the NASDAQ and S&P short, so I like the YM as well. We break the opening range low, and I'm out at the overnight VWAP. And that's, again, how someone asked me yesterday how I actually am using VWAPs with the opening range, along with, obviously, the Edgeful reports. I also did I spoke about that screener. Now, I want to bring up that chat from yesterday. I put the screenshot in there. Let's see if I can find it now. I want to show this to you guys. From a discretional trading perspective, look at this. And I'll put it in the chat here too. I tagged everyone. But go have a look at this. Is that everything on my opening candle continuation? Now, it depends what you guys have. For me, my main one that I do like to use in terms of my bias is orb and opening candle continuation. Look, everything was red. Not one of the Mag 7 stocks were bullish. So that means that we probably should be keeping a bearish bias. And that's just by keeping things super simple. Okay, but from my trading perspective, I was literally just in and out on that scalp. I had a nice 30-point win on that, and that put me across my accounts over 1K on the day. And I'm going to be looking to scale, that you guys will be around for the journey, as the guys are on stream as always, seeing me trading. But I'm probably going to get some more accounts maybe I've got to be away at the end of this month. So maybe when I come back and focus, but right now I'm looking to lock up some more pallets and maybe go live with the firm that I am trading with. Let's go. Let's go over here. Let's see what we are seeing overnight. So let's go a little bit of the higher time frames on YM. Okay, this is the hourly time frame. We're trading underneath weekly view app at the moment. And this does look, I must say, like we want to slide lower. I must say it's not looking super bullish at the moment. And yeah, I mean, even the NASDAQ now, we are trading lower overnight as well. So we actually did have a relief bounce here. That was quite interesting yesterday, but still well under a weekly view up. We are making lower highs. Maybe from a target perspective, we could be seeing previous week's lows, which again, these Edgeful indicators that do get come along with the Edgeful subscription is the last week's highs was this green line up here. And last week's lows is down here. So maybe from a longer term perspective, we could be seeing that. Okay, now it's actually just reversed here. We are trading already below it. I think it was YM that we could be targeting that. YM has been trying to hold up. I actually made money buying YM 2 days ago and then obviously shorting it yesterday. TradingView was doing this BS. Well, let me just go like this. Let me just go like that. Reset it. Okay, so from a perspective, again, on the screener and where you can find this, if you hit the screener over here, okay, and then I like to use, you go to all, okay, and then it brings up the 12 tickers, so the MAG 7 stocks, as well as your options and futures tickers. And then basically from there, you can see, like as I said, I got the opening candle continuation and orb, what the market is actually doing. Okay, we're selling off into the Jackson Hole tomorrow, usually bullish week after that. So next week we may have some full bull retards. Also even crypto, it's like find a resistance, blindly short, make money. Yeah, I'm not trying to, for me in my trading, I'm not trying to, predict. I'm just trying to read and react and take it one good day at a time. And for me, if I'm in and out and I'm up $400 across 3 accounts, I'm trading 3 futures accounts at the moment, that's $1,200. I'll take that and it's going to push me towards some more payouts. And then obviously I also am trading my cash account, my personal cash account in the background as well. Let's see if TradingView wants to operate. Yeah. But yeah, any of you guys in the Edgeful Discord, you're actually using the algos to trade yourself, and got any algos that are operating for you? But yeah, let's just see if this wants to work now. Might have to flip and reset my Wi-Fi. It's been working brilliantly all morning, so that's a shit one. Okay, so also ES, we can see now falling off overnight as well. We are trading back at last week's low. So ES did reach previous week's lows. As I said, that was that red line here on the hourly chart at the bottom. NASDAQ, we are trading below it as well. And then YM, I think YM, as I said, YM was the one that was trying to hold up. And we have actually not reached, there we go. Yep, YM, we still have quite a big, so in terms of like, what I try to do on the charts is I try to buy the strongest asset of the 3 or sell the weakest asset. That's personally what I'm trying to do. And that's why I do trade all 3. If you look at my stats from these accounts, we can go here. Let's just go to my report section. We can actually see that, let's go to my reports and let's go to symbols. We can actually see that NASDAQ was actually has been my most profitable asset, and then YM, and then ES. And you see, I'm always trading macros. These are 150K accounts. In my experience, I do like trading the bigger account sizes. Is what works for me. And now I've taken payouts on these. It does leave me with a nice buffer in on them. But yeah, from a risk reward ratio perspective, obviously, as I said, NQ and ES are trading below previous week's lows, where YM still has nice 800-point move to the downside. And we look like we could be toppling over here. So I would not be looking to try and pick a bottom here today. We do have maybe this level on YM that we could be moving back towards 44,600, which would be give or take 200 points lower from where we are right now. In terms of the NASDAQ as well, yeah, I mean, maybe these lows down here, 22,800, could be from a perspective as well, what we could be looking at. Now, let's just go to this now that my things working. I did want to show you yesterday. As I said, I'm running that 1 minute, orb strategy at the moment. And this is actually how you can test it out. So this is my NASDAQ one. Let's just go to the last 90 days. let the report update. And this is how you actually can change some of the settings. So in the last 90 days, 37 trades, 76% profitable, but you can actually come in and alter these. This is how the algo actually works. You can come in and you can change the inputs of here. For me, my inputs every single day are slightly different. I actually don't take trades on Tuesdays, and I'm willing to share these settings for you guys if you are interested in the algos as well. Any of you guys, as I said, any of you guys here in the chat using the algos your side. But yeah, that's what I've been targeting, $1,000 max loss on the these 150K accounts. And look, if you wanted, like, let's just say I wanted to target 150, this will change the reports. That's just one for one day. This is just on the Monday. And that will actually change the, let's go like this. Should be updating. There you go. So that should, you've got the last 90 days. That will change what, see, that's not good because now you can actually see the profit factor is 2.186. So if I change it back to, what was it, 70 or 60, okay, on that day on a Monday, and I go like that, should update, but click buttons anyway. Let's go like that. You can see it's back up to my profit factor of 2.72, which I prefer. But obviously there's the drawdown. You want to look at the profit profit that it's producing as well as the drawdown too. That's how the algos basically work, and I just let them do their thing. I don't alter them. I don't touch anything. I just let them do its thing. And yeah, but yeah, let's go back to the discretionary side of trading. As I said, definitely having that screener up is going to help you guys. Okay, so the Edgeful screener, as I said, if you just want to hit that button here, so make sure over here you select all, so you're getting all Mag 7 stocks and everything that side. And then I'm using the opening candle continuation and the all report mainly, but you can change it as well. But yeah, if you are having a more tough time in the markets this week, try and focus on taking, what is your best trade, and then just try and stick to that. I think when guys try and overcomplicate it, especially I'm talking from my own personal experiences, when we try and overcomplicate it and do too much, it's just never ends well for me. So I'm just looking to come into the day, pick my spots, make money, lock myself out. As I said, I'll be trading live for the open on ASFX TV. As always, we are having a first month free using the code FIRST. If you want to come join me there, I'd love to have you on. But yeah, I'm definitely will. Yeah, I'm getting James. Would be great if you can share your settings and algo chat as you offered in the stream. Yep, I can do that. No worries. I have shared the DAX settings. I'm still optimizing that. It's not really where I would like it. But I will share them with you. No worries, no issues at all. I'll get that done at the end of today's trading. So yeah, that's all for today's pre-market prep. I hope that you guys have a good one. Adam, Adrian, Ben, Hoa, have a good one. Ricky, and then we'll see you. I'll be in the live chat here rest of the trading day. If you have anything any questions, anything that you are sharing, guys are sharing their trades, their charts. We all, yeah, I think the trading community, when you are part of a good group like the guys over at Edgeful, us at Edgeful, and ASFX, we're always trying to support each other and we're trying to make money together. That's what we're all here for, right? But yeah, I think definitely algos, if you are struggling and you want to automate some of your trading, I know some of the guys having some guys just go on tilt so quickly. That's where the algos come in. And for me personally, I just want to automate some of my strategies. So have a good trading day. We'll see you in here.